Fuck yeah, no. What we saying? What we saying, chat? Let me send a link in. Let me know what pairs we're looking at. Let me know what pairs we're looking at. Thought we was waiting for GTA 6 to go to drop. Get the link sent in, chat. What you all saying? All the memes in the free chat made me laugh. Live on YouTube. It's very annoying that fucking TikTok account got deleted. I think I'm banned. I think I'm unbanned there tomorrow. I think I'm on. No setup there now, bro. Well, not really, no. Not really. I've just flipped my camera. I've just flipped my camera, so now let me show you what I mean, wait. So now, like, what I'm looking at, my right is my right, my left is my left, so I can look, yeah. You know what I mean? Just flipped my camera. Bro. Just flipped my camera, so now, let me show you what I mean, wait. Oh shit, let me turn that. Now, like, what I'm looking at, my right is my right, my left is my left, so I can look, yeah. Cool. Oh, fuck me. Alright, yeah, let me know what pairs we're looking for. Let me read the comments. What you saying, Mehmet? What you saying, Talent Finder? I'm all good, Mehmet. What you saying, Seb? What you saying, Tommy? El Slapo, Havertz? What you saying? Havertz? Wow, I read what you said. Anderson. EK, what you saying? H2, Danny, stick out, what you saying? Morning, G's, sales or buy. I'm looking at, well, mainly looking at buys. It's really difficult to find one right now. It's difficult to find one just by the fact there's not really any significant like lower time frame highs for a change of character, and the fair value gap's obviously so high up. Very annoying the way the fucking thing does that. Yeah. Yeah, for me, GU looks nicer just because it's got more chance of actually having that entry. Who's getting in on this? Alright. Yeah, morning Luke, morning H2. Barber nice, Drew, come on. Yeah, I think he did well, I'm not gonna lie. I do think he did well. And I'll be the first to say if he did shit. I'll be the first to say. What in the no haircut is going on here? Man said no haircut, Kendo. You must not know me. Nanny, bruv. Nanny. Jim looking sharp, come on. Morning Jim, morning V, morning Jed. Barbara's a blind man with a stick. Yo Lou, how's the pigeons? All good, bro. He actually died yesterday though, because he was rushing me, so I couldn't feed him. So he's dead now, but he had a good life. What are you saying, CZ? What are you saying, Cam? What are you saying, Elizabeth? Can you explain to us how you'd enter the short from London High? There was no entry, bro. We just didn't come back in. What you would do is, well, what I would do, draw out your fair value gap like that. And then just wait till 50% of it gets tapped in. Would have come close to the entry, but not fully in. So obviously always just double tap. middle line. And I'll be going for something like that. Oh. There. So you can see, here's when we close below, so your limit will be set on that, 50%. This wick come up, didn't quite tap you in. But yeah, you would have entered like this. That's one of them, it didn't retrace at all. But yeah, that would have been your trade that you'd be looking for, boys. You can see, did close below the fair value gap, have a little bit of a rally up, but just came short. Just came a little bit short for the entry. So that was, yeah, less than 2 pips really. Let me know what we're all looking for. Bro, with your signal group, do you just put the entry TP SL so we can copy with ease? Yeah, bro, literally. And we put in brackets, so it'll be... we'll put in brackets as well what pips it is so you can enter it even easier. So if I go to Forex signals, for example, these are all trade updates. So you got this one, GU sell, entry, it's that, stop loss, and it tells you what pips it is, so you can easily put it into a lot size calculator, and then it tells you how many pips the TP is as well, so you can work out the risk to reward or whatever, or decide if you want to take the trade based on that. No, mate, I don't know. I don't actually have pigeons, by the way. Trim on point, still G's. Come on, appreciate that, trap. I ain't washed it this morning yet. So it's probably looking a bit stiff in it, but I bought bare new shit from the barbers as well, like bare. Oh, who even cares? But yeah. You not think EU will long? Yeah, bro. We was just marking out the short for someone asked about it. But yeah, ideally I'd want a long. It fits my bias really, what I've seen so far. It's exactly what I wanted to see. It really is exactly what I wanted to see. And then just look for longs. I can go over it, but yeah. To be fair, you could... Well, in my opinion, we're going to go higher as well. So we could have some really, really nice longs. Some really nice longs. Obviously, you're just not going to be able to aim for the Asia high, though. That's the only problem. You're not going to be able to aim for the Asia high. I'll get into my whole EU, GU analysis. Let me quickly read these cat. Good morning, Lou. Haircut reveal. Come on. Come on, Rom. UJ sells. Yeah, send your... If anyone's looking at any sells for pairs that I haven't looked at, send them into chart check in the Discord and let me know so I can pull them up. You think GU can still fall through? I think GU can still fall through with the bond sell-off / higher yields. What do you mean? You think we're going to be bearish too? Morning, Randy. You not think EU long? Yeah, that's what I'm looking at, James. Morning, Hamza. Morning, Tommy. I'm going to short EU. Fair play. What's that, brother? Is that a cut? That's a fresh cut, bro. Fresh. From DTO, thoughts on EG, mate? Let's have a look at EG. I'm just quickly getting through all these comments, boys, so I can analyse the chart fully. Morning, Jesse. Mad Owly Candle. Yeah, trust me, going to get an account today / signals. Sweet, bro. When you get an account blazed, go to Richesse, go to Alpha Capital Group and get your account. Because we're affiliated with them, so it just makes it a lot easier for you, man. I can get onto firms, but that's the score with them. Morning, your dad. Morning, Nehu. Today's a miss for me. Fair play. Yes, Arlo, what you saying, lad? Sniper entry on GJ. Yeah. Shit, did we take this high? We wanted to see get tapped. Let me get rid of some of the stuff on the charts now. Really, no, man. It's a really weird open. Well, not open, sorry. It was a really weird London session yesterday. Yeah, potentially could go long. I'd have to look at the yen basket first. Okay, and UJ's just giving the most shortest shorts. I mean, yeah, DXY. Look, so let's just go over what I wanted to see, basically. Actually, fuck it. Let's start on EU. So the main thing we've got to bear in mind, boys, is we've got monthly CRT on our side right now. We've got monthly CRT on our side right now. Remember, we just had that monthly open. What are we saying on the trim though, chat? WRL trim. We've got 189 man in here. Alright, boys, we need 11 more man for 200. Everyone double tap it. Or everyone like the stream, boys. We need 10 more man. 10 more man and we got 100 man. But we're going to have some absolute banging trades today. We haven't had a high RR trade in a while. I feel like today is going to be the day we're going to catch a 20R. Or something like that. WRL in the comments. W trim, to be fair, looks well kept now. Jeez. Honestly, W looks cleaner. W, appreciate that, chat. Let me quickly, before I read what people's looking at, you might get one trade that the internal and then external. And then also on top of that, we've actually already taken the prior day low. So what I wanted, so having seen all this, I thought, cool, I want to buy. Most recently filled this fair value to be completed. For us to then look for longs. You can see perfectly this has already been completed during the London session, that manipulation. So now, yeah, it's looking really, really nice for longs. And GU looks just as nice. Just didn't really have that daily CRT, but if you go on the monthly, we had the same thing. We're not seeing too much on the weekly, and then on the daily, when we go down to the daily, you can see we've got our high or low, high, internal liquidity, external liquidity. So we should buy up to this external liquidity, and then eventually this monthly CRT higher. Again, same thing. So basically yesterday we said we want to buy off here. We want to buy basically, but we need sell side liquidity to get taken first in order for us to get in. So again, on the 4 hour, we had a sweep of this candle. So I was expecting Asia and London session to come down and trade into the candle's low, which it did. And now we're starting to reject. So yeah, this is really the perfect time to be looking for those higher time frame reversals, chat. And it really is. If we turn on, yeah, the true week open. Where is the true week open? Am I lagging? Still only 720. I thought I changed that. Seeing you with no hat is nuts. Come on, kids. Am I still lagging? Did you man see that analysis though? I hope. Please tell me you did. But you're a bit. It might be what, because I tried to do what Flux said this morning, which is increase the thing. It just says I've dropped my frame rate. It says my stream quality is good. Let me show you. Can I show this? Yeah, I can show this. Chat, this is my stats. Someone who knows what they're talking about, let me know. Buffering like that, okay. $200 man in it though. Please check GA. Hang on. $200 man, but dub. It was not buffering like pausing and load. It was buffering like pausing and loading, not like lagging. Internet slow for some reason. Let me test it. I did just look at my internet booster. It was pulled over to the side. Yeah, I think that was it. It was my okay. So, Is it sweet now? Oh, for fuck's sake! Now we missed the entry. Brilliant. Did you man hear that analysis though? Did you man hear that analysis? Seems okay now, and price is pushing hard. Did you man hear that analysis though? Could still have entries on this chat because there's so many places to aim for rather than just Asia high. As long as price gives us a retracement, we could trade this so much higher. We could trade this so much higher today. I'll be real. I'm seeing this is a day to pull the trigger heavily. I'll be honest. This is perfect for longs. Absolutely perfect. Right, let me read the most recent comments. The data past phase 1, yeah, trust. Bro, what's the TP that we long? I'll be real, Hamza, it massively depends on where you got in. Because, I mean, we're past the Asia high right now, so... But yeah, what Aman said, that's kind of right. I'm keeping my limit. Fair play. Looks like EUG's running away. Yeah, saved me from a silly short. Nice, Daniel. Nice. But yeah, big up to everyone in this stream, boys. We did just hit 200 man, which was our most man. Of course, we started lagging at that time. Pound news at 9:30. Not important pound news though, bro. So we should be all right, Wayne. We should be all right. Let's double check that. Let's double check that. Yeah, it shouldn't. Impact. 2:15. I actually forgot we had that money. But yeah, no. So it should be orange folder. I'm assuming. Nope. Yellow folder. Yeah, so all these yellow folder boys, these aren't going to matter one bit. These aren't really going to have any effect on the market. Yeah, Michael, we found out what it was about Wayne, man. Some little bastards come into basically, yeah, made a fake account and scammed. Let me make a point of doing this. So, chat, like this is what happened to Wayne. So you got to be really careful when you want to message me. You're gonna get loads of people every time after live. I'll come on and I'll get rid of them. I'll kick them out every time, but I can't stop them getting in because they complete the capture. But there'll be someone who basically just copies my name. So if you ever want to message me, boys, literally you gotta just go to anywhere in the Discord where I've said something. Probably just come to the announcements, right? Click on my name. I'm gonna have this little star co-founder. I'm gonna have my name in gold. Just click on that and message me from there, just like this, for example. Click on the name, and then like that. Oh, it's a new little pic, bro. Looking fly. But yeah, because that happened. That's what happened to fucking Wayne, man. And it was through crypto, so there's literally nothing you can do. I'm gonna give Wayne something. Like, I'm gonna get him in a mentorship or something, because I feel so peak about it. But yeah, man, there's nothing I think we can really do, bro. It's so peak, man. I felt so. Mate, I was bare pissed off, like, just for Wayne, innit? But, yeah, we're going to sort him out something. 25 FOMC meeting, Fed Governor Christopher Waller has publicly endorsed a 25 basis point reduction. Nothing further, noting that further cuts may follow over the next 3 months as economic conditions evolve. Yeah, quickly, chat, what did he buy? I think it was like a pass. Someone scammed me. So, I had a feeling he had been scammed because you man are begging to reply. And yeah, no, when I was seeing it, I was thinking, yeah, that's just mad. It's peak, bro. It's actually peak. I felt so bad. Appreciate it. No worries, Wayne. No worries, bro. Yeah, trust me, yo, Slapper. Absolute rats people that do that, man. Absolute lowest of the low. Lowest of the low people that do that. But yeah, so did you man hear my whole analysis, or was it lagging that whole time? Did you man hear my bias or not? Did you man hear my bias, or should I go over it again? We're going to have an absolute monster trade here. I'm telling you now. I'm telling you now, boys. Absolute monster. Could go to there. But this is, did you man here go again? Go over it again. 207, man. Come on, El Slapper. Everyone drop a like on the stream, boys. This account's popping off, man. Nearly at 2.5k subs as well. I think my trim's getting more, man, in it. You man are rating it. I'll make sure it looks even fucking better tomorrow, boys. I'll get veneers and all sorts if these views keep banging. Alright, let me go over it again because everyone's saying they did no trim getting people in, trust me. Yeah, loads of people said they didn't see it, so let's go over it one more time. I'm going to do it pretty quickly. So these are what we're basically splitting up into. We've got monthly, weekly / daily, and then 4 hour. These are the 3 categories that really we've got our bias from. So let's start off. We're going to start off with EU, right? It's very simple. The first main important thing is this monthly high and low. This monthly high and low. So monthly high and low, we've got the low swept, closed back within, and we've got the high. So price should trade up into that high just due to CRT. Right, so we should move up into that high. If we go down a little bit lower now on the weekly time frame, you can see we've got a confirmed CRT as well off of this weekly candle. The weekly low is swept, so we should trade up into this candle's high. So we've got the monthly CRT and we've got the weekly CRT, both confirmed. If we go to the daily as well, we can just get that nice confirmation that it is a valid weekly CRT, because if we look at it, very nice low swept of a big candle, and we've got a high to trade into. So yeah, again, we should trade up into that high. Second of all, if we look at the actual structure, you can see we've got this, or third of all really, we've got this order block here, which we're coming off into, and then to that internal, to that external. So yeah, we've got internal, external, we've got CRT, and we've got monthly CRT. Looking at the market last night, what did we basically see? Well, we saw this fair value gap getting mitigated and then run to the downside. So you can see rallied up into the fair value gap and then rallied down. It was about there at that time when I was doing my before bed analysis. So what I wanted to see is basically sell side liquidity get swept first before we had that big buy off. So again, if we're on the 4 hour now, we're going and looking at that internal, external on the 4 hour. We've got a low, we've got a high, and we've got obviously our internal. So we want to again buy from internal to external. So that means we've got internal, external, and we've got 2 types of CRT. Really 2 internals and 2 CRT. So perfect really off the fair value gap, again up to the high. And like we were saying about the 4 hour, before getting in longs, you want to make sure sell side liquidity swept. As we know, London session manipulates. So if sell side liquidity wasn't swept, then it was probably best to trade down into it. But we saw we had this confirmed CRT close, and then we had this low to target, and price rallied down overnight and took our target and is already starting to reject. So perfect is what we're looking for. If you can see that CRT high down into CRT low, manipulated and then running. If we compare that to GU, it's looking very, very similar. We go on the monthly time frame. You can see again we've got a big monthly candle, next candle open, took the low, closed back within. So we've got that CRT at the high now. We've got the CRT at the high now. Oh. So yeah, we should rally up into that. Again, breaking it down on the weekly for GU, we actually didn't really have any internal, external, so nothing to really gauge off the weekly, to be fair. But when we go down into the daily, we can see very nice. We've got our internal, external. We've got our current range. This did actually break this high just about, but we've got our range. We've got our low, high. Obviously, this is our monthly. Sorry, that's not our monthly. Actually, yeah, it is. My bad. This is our monthly CRT high, monthly CRT low. Yeah, we've got the low, high, and then you can see we tapped into our internal, being this fair value gap. So we wanted the price to rally up to this external, being this high. Same thing with last night. We was sort of in between, was again rallying like here, and we wanted price to take sell side liquidity before getting into buyers. And you can see with this candle, we've got the high there. Got the high there, which was swept and closed back within. So we wanted price to carry on down into this low. which is exactly what we did, as you can see. And then right now, we've already starting to rally with a really, really nice 4-hour candle. So yeah, chat, that's basically what I'm looking for, which is why I'm not too bothered that the Asia liquidity didn't come through, because we know that we can trade price way, way higher than this. And another good confirmation of that is look how quick the London manipulation happened. So we swept the higher and then swept the low all by 8.15. So you swept the high and the low all by 8.15, chat. Right, we swept the high at 7.30 and the low at 7.15. Sorry, 8.15. Same for GU. High was swept at 7.30, a bit later, and then low was swept at 7.15. And what this shows is price basically freeing itself. Basically, I call it like liberating itself. So it's no longer bound by the Asia range. Remember, when we want to manipulate, you man know how London session works. Sometimes it's really sneaky, and then we'll get the move down, right? Then that's the manipulation. And then eventually, like, we might move up. The fact this happened so quick, it was literally a grab, and then grab, and instant rejection. Didn't even really bother coming back up and to mitigate anything. Shows smart money knows what's going on there. We're liquidating everyone, getting rid of early sellers, getting rid of early buyers. So here, early sellers cooked. Here, early buyers cooked. Okay, and now price is ready for the main move after taking that main liquidity that we was looking for. So that's basically the higher time frame, boys. Let me know what you think about that. Let me know if you agree or disagree. Lou, you actually made me laugh out loud when you said that message on WhatsApp last night. I was driving and wanting to voice note you, but my Audi won't let me voice note. I think it was about you having free air. Yeah, when you said low, I wasn't sure if you took it in a bad way, because you know when someone says low just like that, they can even be telling the truth and they're actually laughing out loud, or or they could actually just be fuming. But yeah, no, that was funny, man. The Loyals chat is funny, boys. We do have a Loyals chat if you're wondering what that chat is. But yeah, these man were just bantering me about my haircut yesterday. Oh yeah, and I also sent some geezer in. Oh, this is the best. I've got to show you, man, this. I've got to show you this. Oh shit, I didn't even see you call me earlier. Oh shit, yeah, I didn't actually, fuck me, I didn't see that, Stu. Sorry, mate. Fucking hell. What was I gonna, okay, here he is. This guy, brother.
Who's ready to start this new week off with an absolute bang? I'm going to be personally working with 3 individuals who are ready to change their situation and make an extra income off their phone by clicking buttons. Now, if you want to work with me and earn an extra income outside of your 9 to 5, then here's what you need to do. Drop the word info in the comments below or send me a DM.
Bro's got a Home Bargains, like, work shirt on. Bro's, oh mate, bro's at the lowest of the low, brother. I remember when I had a job at like, what was that, 18? It was way better than working in Home Bargains, and I hated it. My mentor worked at Home Bargains. Oh mate, that is the funniest. But yeah, chat, that's basically my analysis on AUG. Let me know what you think. If you missed any comments, boy, just put them in the chat. Again, we got 160 man in here, boys. The live's growing nicely. We've got 41 likes. Let's push it up to 50 real quick, chat. Push it up to 50, 45 now. Let's push it up to 50. Job, innit? Job. Get me in the Loyals. If you want to get in the Loyals, oh, hey, Michael said you're not even in the mentorship. Okay. Pulling out the shots. Stu, you made me laugh today, man. Sorry, my Rolls Royce didn't let me voice note. To be fair, it is a cold little car what Stu's got, that Audi. Yeah, so how old are you, bro? I'm 23, bro. Where do we enter on EU? Missed the move. What you saying on UJ? Let's look at UJ. Yeah, chat. Mainly I'm looking at GU EU though. Like GU and EU's setting up for a generational move right now. I think it's a wicked YouTube series, Undercover Trader. Oh yeah, no, that would be so funny, bruv. Oh yeah, what about this for a challenge? I'll get a 9 to 5 job, like something like working in Waitrose or something, or Home Bargains, or at a pub, and then I'm not allowed to quit the job until I pass a funded account on the job. That would be fucking jokes. That'd be jokes, bro. Pouring a pint whilst fucking I have to trade. I have to trade, and you got to trade like on the job. You can't go home and trade and then go in. You have to like pass it on the job. So you got to like navigate all the systems that try to stop you from getting funded on the job. You got to navigate your boss, your timetables. Do you know what I mean? Customers. Let me see what you're saying on you. Yeah, boys. By the way, just comment again because we've got about 170 man in here. So, yeah, I'm not gonna be able to scroll up and read all the comments. But yeah, just re-put them in, boys. If I missed anything, just put it back in the chat. Just put it straight back in. Don't matter if you're spamming. Let's look at UJ because UJ is looking nice. Only thing about UJ is we're gonna have to fade the end basket, which I don't like doing. I really don't like fading the end basket. Especially when we've been so correct so far with what we've wanted, man. We wanted, well, since this specifically, but I mean since this candle closed, we know what we was looking for, boys. Again, we've got internal being this fair value gap, and we've got external being this low, so we should trade down into the low. We had confirmed weekly CRT at this high here, so we should trade down into this low. And again, another confirmed weekly CRT here, which has now been completed by this week. But yeah, even in these last 2 weeks, boys, that is 2% of the entire fucking pair that we caught there. 2%, boys. So that is a very significant sell-off that we managed to catch just off CRT. Look how simple that is, just from looking at the weekly. And the thing is, when people go on the weekly, boys, you see people, they don't know what they're doing. They'll go on the weekly and they'll be doing this. All right, so we've got and I used to do this, but they'll be like, oh, we've got a fair value gap here. We've got some inducement here, so we want price to induce, and then come below, enter us in, and then we're going to look for long. Like that. That's what people will do, but that's not how you analyze the higher time frame. You need to realize something from July 2024 is not going to have an immediate impact on your 20 pip trade. What is the most recent week. So whenever you're on the weekly and the monthly, the higher you go, the less it matters, basically. So when I'm on the monthly, I'm literally looking at prior on the end basket, EUGU. I'm literally looking at the prior 2 candles. 1, 2. That's it. So bear that in mind when you're on your weeklies. But yeah, this is looking like a generational move right now. EU is an A+ setup. On the higher time frame, I mean, when I talk about A+ setups, I would refer to that as like the age of liquidity grab, for example, as actual A+. But in terms of the higher time frame, yeah, this is as good a higher time frame bias as I've ever really had. Not allowed to quit the job till you make one person in the company pass. Oh, that'll be even harder. Imagine you get there and everyone there is just a complete log. Like, you literally got to fight tooth and nail to get him funded. Oh, mate, that would actually be, that would be such a good video, but it did take ages. Unless you got a touch and had like an Asian guy. If you had an Asian guy on your job, you're done. Do you know what I mean? You're cooking that task in about 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Even if you get on the job and it's a black guy, you're probably sweet. You're probably good. Like, it's probably getting cooked. If you go on that job and it's a white guy, that account is taking years and years to pass. Years and years and years. Years and fucking years. Because I've noticed it, yeah. Normally, like, people, specifically race-based, like black and Asian people, when they, well, not obviously not when they, because most people work a job just to work a job. But a lot of black and Asian people will work a job to like fund then like doing a side hustle or something like that, or just to fund doing whatever. Whereas white people, where we tend to drink more and do more drugs, it's like white people just get a job to have a job and that's it, and to earn money and then have fun at the weekend. Do you know what I mean? I feel like that's a noticeable difference. I always notice that as well. Like, yeah, I've noticed that a lot. The noticing. Like, we're good at getting jobs, us white people, but we get too easily satisfied, I feel like. Beer tokens. What's your exact entry for EU? Can you share? Yeah, bro, I will share. This isn't my exact entry though, bro. We're just waiting for it to come down. We're waiting for it to retrace. Basically, the general way you want to approach it is mark it out like this. And you want to make sure you're getting in at the discount. It's better. So yeah, we've got the premium and discount. So we want to make sure we're getting on at the discount. Same with this, right? I know we've got this inversion, but we've got the premium. Mate, this is going to be a generational run. If I come back on live tomorrow, right, and price has gone, and I haven't caught anything, I'm going to be fuming, bruv. CZ, are you Chinese? 58 likes, let's get to 70. Trust me, Mehmet. I think every race has those people. But it probably does, innit? It's probably like where you see your own people more. You just recognise more patterns in it. But that's something I just noticed. Like most Asian people I know or are mates with, like they'll work, but they'll have something on the side that they're trying to do. Even if it's not trading, they'll have like a car thing where they do up cars, or they're trying to rent out cars, or like they've got a little business going with their cousins, or like, do you know what I mean? Just a little thing, or they've got a little clothing brand, or even a lot of people do like tutoring on the side. Whereas everyone I know who's white boys, I'll be real, all of my pals pretty much, bar, that's not fair, not all of my pals, but most of the people I know, it's literally just work to afford going out on Saturday. It's literally it. But yeah, as you said, it's probably the same for everyone, innit? I just notice it more. Yeah, still. Well, yeah, that's more our sort of side, if I'm honest. But I didn't really want to at everyone, because Asians have it harder. I don't think Asians have it harder. I think that's the wrong. I think when people say that, it's completely. I don't think that's the reason. They don't have it harder. They're just they see the privilege, or they're more grateful because they're like, as you go back in generations. If all of us in this chat, we go back far enough back, our family was dirt poor, like dirt poor with nothing, borderline homeless. I know in my family that was my great granddad, and then since my great granddad, everyone started like getting a bit better. But as like my great granddad, that's so far back. My family, we can't really conceive the fact of being dead broke, like homeless level broke. Whereas a lot of, do you know what I mean, people that immigrate to this country, their parents have still got it fresh in their mind what it's like to be broke, and they instill that in their kids, so their kids are way more grateful of the opportunities they're given, whereas us white people are a bit more like, just pass it by a bit, because we're a bit more like stable in where we are. Maybe I'm waffling though. Do you think we will see an entry today? Yeah, I do, bro, I really do. If I miss any comment, boys, just put them in again. I ain't Chinese blood. I know, I'm joking. Oh, wait. White men work for Nosebeer, black men work for Ryan Nephews, Asian men work for RS3, because fair play, yeah, that sounds... Everyone's got their vices, innit? That's what it shows you. That's what it shows you. You're only looking to take the discount. Yeah, bro. I mean, to be fair, and what I reckon we're going to be able to do is go into the lower time frame, because to be honest, even with this GU, this is clearly the right fair value gap. Clearly, right? You can see we've got 1, 2, 3 candles. Middle one being a distribution. So this is the one we want to come back into. It's not in the discount though, so you probably want to wait till we come in. Then go down onto the 5 minute and wait for like a 5 minute entry to form and then get in. We are going to be able to wait till we get in there. So yeah, right now I wouldn't necessarily be like placing a limit, an order limit or anything like that, but I would be just keeping my eyes on, being ready. Again, this is the equivalent fair value gap, but yeah, we'll see. We'll see what we come down to. We'll see what we come down to. We're going to have to keep our eyes on the DXY as well, boys. Remember, the DXY is the most important one. But hopefully you man can see why I think we can potentially run a lot higher on this. I mean, again, I could be completely and utterly wrong, and then we just go like that and then move. But the fact that we marked out this sell side, it was taken perfectly. And then, yeah, I think we've got a lot of good stuff. What looks better, EU or GU? Nothing majorly, bro. But just looking at EG itself, the U, we can see the Euro... Especially this week and last, or this week and last. Yeah, this week and last we have been pretty strong. So yeah, you'd more want to be buying the euro just because blindly looking at these two is stronger. That's like honestly how you should be using EG, because there's no point. What you don't want to get dragged into is trading it again. So you don't want to be looking into it and going, right, I want to take a buy on EU and GU. So what one do I do out of these two? Well, let's see. So we've taken the Asia high, and we've had an inversion, whatever. So we looks like we could be selling off to it. So I want to sell EG, which means sell the euro, buy the pound. So I'm going to buy the pound, because then you're essentially just trading it again. Now you're trying to predict what EG is doing, and we're not trying to predict. We're trying to use it as a crutch, as stabilizers, as help. Predicting's not making it a crutch; it's just making it more work. And you can see you end up getting it wrong. All you want to do is literally just view the trend, like keep it super simple. Go on the 1 hour and just see what general direction have we been trading into. So just accept that it most likely is going to continue that. Right, so I'd say EU buys are probably a little bit more optimal based on that fact. 176 man in here, boys. Lives are popping off right now. Lives are popping off. Remember is getting that like button absolutely smashed. Absolutely smashed. Appreciate that, bro. Truth. No, you're on it. Mine own half of Yorkshire Roger Duty lives in a house with my family coat of arms above the fireplace. Mine own half of Yorkshire Roger Duty lives in fucking. And now Stu's the one to build it back up. Stu's like the Stu's like who's that guy, bruv? That presenter, the last remaining Vanderbilts. The last Vanderbilts. They blew all their wealth, didn't they? They blew all their wealth. They blew all their wealth, but this is the one. This is the one that's still what's the guy's name? The grey-haired guy. Anderson Cooper. Yeah, this is mad. So if you lot didn't know this, do you lot know who this is? I'm assuming you do. He's just a news guy in America. CNN, political, whatever he does. Just basically talks about the news, right? This guy's family was basically pretty much the richest family in America, or like top 3, top 5 most richest, powerful family in America. They blew all their wealth, and he was the first one where there was none left. Like if you might have ever heard of the Vanderbilts, look. It's like a stately home. It's not even like a mansion. Yeah. Look at that. So this is billions and billions and billions, and it ran out at him. He was everyone else before him blew it. He ran out. But there's a famous quote. Apparently, his mum said to him, "Anderson, there is no trust fund." So basically, said like, "It's run out. We're fucked. Like you're gonna have to do it on your own." They completely ran through everything, all the money they made, and then yeah. He's the most successful one there's been in years since the original. Since the original and his son, he's the most successful, which shows you a lot, people. Shows you a lot about life in general. He's probably the most happy, the most successful, the most fulfilled. All the other ones just pissed through their money. But that's basically what Stu is now. Rebuilding it from the ground up. He looks like AI. Yo, should hit that like button. Trust me, Fuel Up. Where are you from, Fuel Up? Do trades get posted into Signals daily, bro? How many a week on average? Yeah, there'll probably be about 5 maybe on average. So the way we trade, I personally will probably send about two in a week, something like that, to my actual Forex Signals chat, or like actual like proper high quality signals. And then there's 3 of us who will do that, so it works out to about 6 a week. Some weeks can be more, some weeks can be less. The last Vanderbilts. No worries, Lizzie. Someone already answered you. Oh yeah, social trader tool. Yeah, put your comments in if I missed it. Bullish DXY. Euro has 5-minute fair value gap, 5-minute order block at the low. Euro has 5-minute order block. Yeah, so this is what you want to. This is what you want to be careful of as well. Is you need to look at the market in context all the time. Look at the market in context. So it goes back to what I was saying on the monthly. You want to keep it very sort of close. You don't want there to be this many candles, because this many candles means your brain's got to make too many decisions and you're going to end up being wrong. Right, so look how many candles, right? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Right, so there's 12 candles. That means 12 potential POIs you could pick. Right, so that means you've got a 1 in 12 chance of getting it right. You may think, oh no, I'm really good at identifying order blocks, whatever. The other way you want to look at it, you've got a 1 in 12 chance of getting it right. We're, again, not chasing perfection. We don't want to catch the exact perfect candle, like this exact order block or whatever it may be. We want to sort of spread the, I don't know what you call it, the hitbox, I don't know. But it's like a shotgun, right? We're not trying to snipe. We're not trying to snipe the exact bit. We're trying to shotgun, right? When we do it like this is what I'm talking about. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 candles. We've got 4 candles now, right? So I've got a 1 in 4 chance now of getting it right. So remember the other one was 1 in 12. So that's already 3 times more likely. I'm already 3 times more likely to get the right POI. And it's just so much easier because now I can look at it and say, cool, I've got a fair value gap, and that's pretty much it. It's not like on the 5 minute where we go, I've got a order block, fair value gap, order block, fair value gap, fair value gap, fair value gap, order block, fair value gap. Pretty much every candle could be misconstrued as a POI. So yeah, you want to keep it minimal candles, like 5 to 10 candles in a leg to make it simple for yourself. GJ, look at UJ and EJ, please. No worries, Mush. I'll have a look now. We've got the calf, by the way, Lou. That's sick. That's sick. So yeah, I did see that message. I see the the Conor McGregor thing. You love that meme, innit? You love that meme. My mate loves that meme as well. Probably see that picture of Conor McGregor eating an ice cream way more than I like see him fight nowadays. Check GJ, right, sweet. Thank you, mate. I'm going to get funded today. Just didn't want to get fucked when it comes to risk assessment as I'm clear. Yeah, that's sweet, bro. Blaze, with our service as well, we're more like an overall service. Like we have a good community. We're not like these signal groups where it's just here for commission or whatever it is. So if you got any questions, you want to know about risk management, you want to know how many trades you should be placing, how to approach on your funded account, you can just ask and we help you. We want our clients to have the best experience. All right, people are telling me to check GJ, so we're gonna have a check at GJ. Blaze, we could provide you an explanation on the strat basis so you can learn it potentially. Oh yeah. Literally, we lost ours through marriage. I'm on a mission to regain it. They're gonna make us film about Stu's life at one point. Me and Mace will be like when Stu met us and like done a deal with a crazy or something. I actually still remember when I met Stu for the first time and he made a pass at me. People are spamming. These two. Me quickly do the yen basket one more time. Yeah, I'll be looking to instantly. I can really see what we're looking for. I'll only be looking to buy pairs against the JPY. So I'll be looking to sell this. Sell the JPY, which means UJ. Hold on, wait a minute. Bullish. UJ bullish. GJ bullish. EJ bullish. Yeah, UJ definitely got buyer potential here. Definitely. Filled that 15 minute. We came into that order block, which is really nice. Sorry, what the fuck? Came into that EJ. Let's get on the lower time frame. So yeah, we can see. I'm not gonna. Oh fucking hell again, bro. We actually cook GJ some. Fucking hell, we do alright on this pair, boys. I'll tell you that we do. Not a pair I trade, but I've been looking at it for a decent long while now. We are seeing like not a very nice close. This isn't gonna close very nicely at all. It's actually gonna sweep lots of candles, but we're gonna have to slightly take that with a pinch of salt because we know the JPY or the yen basket is gonna hold precedent over it. Yeah, you're definitely valid on buying right here. If you want a POI, you can see we've inverted this fair value gap here. To be fair, it's already tapped in on the entry of it. You can probably go off a retap one more time if you wanted. But yeah, your entry would have been off 50% of that with your stop loss on that low. But if you wanted to go for a re-entry, you could probably get on the tap again, and then have your stop loss like here or something. Fucking hell, 225 man in here. Let's go, chat. Oh fuck, 225 man in here. Let's go. Lose 5k subs on YouTube by the end of the year, and you get a buzz cut. I'm gonna have to hit a higher target, bro, because that'll definitely get hit. I'll get about. I will get that. I will do that. But I feel like that's too easy of a challenge. Like, I feel like that's too easy. We're definitely gonna hit that. We're like 500 subs up this month, or last month. To be fair, yeah, though, that still does work out, doesn't it? Yeah, fuck it. Why not? Why not? Let's do that. Lou, you should put the cap on. Let's try it. Bro, it ain't gonna look no good anymore. I'm gonna have to wear it differently, bro, to how I wear it. Looks alright, actually, innit? Does look alright. Does look decent. I thought it was gonna look dog. Clippers clip. White KSI is white KSI. White KSI is crazy. What about the KSI Labubu? 5k subs by the end of the year, and you have to let a blind person cut your hair. Just waiting for the joke. Just waiting for the punchline. Right, let's see if this this retaps him. Oh fuck. Alright, yeah, this one's just tapped in. Let's see how it does. Four likes away from 70 likes. Who's been lazy not liking? Come on. Clippers clip. I said the white KSI. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. I did tell him though, bro. I told him, don't be giving me no haircut where my hair's in front of my forehead, bro. I don't want none of that childish shit. I want to wear my forehead with pride, bro. Just like KSI. Actually, no, KSI wears a bandana, bro. Allow it. I'm not fucking white KSI, bro. He ain't got no bottle like me. He fucking hides that shit. He ain't got no bottle. Lou should put a cap on. EG has its place, DTO. Steak with mushrooms and peppers for breakfast. Nom nom nom. Lovely. Banging. Banging. That rectangle was spread like... Trust me. 230, man. Trust me, man. We're cooking. I like the bird. I like Magnum so much. Wait, Lucas joined the Discord and asked that. I follow along TikTok usually, bro. Your community seems by far the best I've seen. I have high. Yeah, man, we are the best. I'll be real. If you're a real pre-London G, you know about the Magnums. What are you man talking about when you talk about Magnums? Are you talking about the juice? I mean the fucking wine shit, or an actual chocolate Magnum? And it's wings. To be fair, the issue with this as well is we are so bearish on the DXY. Again, we're at another point as we was yesterday on UJ, to be fair, is that the yen basket's weak as anything, and so is the dollar. So fuck me. That little one candle is probably going to be enough to stop that, yeah. Okay. Come on. Normally the music gives us extra XP, but there, fuck me, give us negative XP. Yeah, fuck me. Absolutely bummed. Apologies if anyone got in that. Apologies if anyone got in that. Isn't it invalidating your trades lodging EU and UJ? Yeah, boy. So if you see me trade anything on live, the only pairs I actually trade is EU or GU. So if you see me marking up any JPY pair, basically any pair at all other than EU or GU, I'm not trading it. I'm just marking it up because chat's asking me. So if chat asks me to mark up UJ and I mark up a long, I'm not actually in that long in it. I only trade EU and GU. I just mark it out for the members or the people in the chat. So yeah, 71 likes, come on. But yeah, Jesse, so if you're wondering like what's going on with them, get the vid sent, Lou. The ice cream, Magnum is a Jamaican bomber clock. EU and GU ain't pulling back. It's the DXY, man. The DXY should have a pullback. Oh, mate. It should do. It should do, boys. Got that to tap into here. I ain't gonna lie, I'm a little stressed. I'm a little dream. Well, it's just win ratio about 50%, bro. I didn't because I had to pick up the potatoes. What? There was a video shared of a woman doing naughty things to Magnum, and then after that day, Magnum's all became okay. Fucking hell. Glad you boys are getting the fundamental analysis smashed in there. The fucking Magnum analysis. I just think we're going to slowly rise on EU with continuation, then bearish news to price distribute week again for cheeky Friday buy side. EU and G just don't want us to enter, trust me. I don't think it's a trading day, not going to lie. It will be a trade. Danny. Looking like Ice Spice. I don't know if that is Ice Spice. But yeah, looking for UJ shorts. I would still be looking for longs on them, bro, but it's just annoying the way it's the fucking dollar. The dollar's so weak. We know where the yen basket is going. The yen basket is just going to go down as well, but it's when they're both competing against each other, it is going to be a little bit difficult. It's going to be a little bit difficult. And that's why you see nothing actually changed. You see, like, it's the sort of issue with them tight stop losses as well. Is nothing actually changed with that position? Like, we didn't really do anything wrong at all. Literally all that happened is we had a tiny little bearish candle, and then yen basket had a tiny little bullish spike. That's literally all it was. But yeah, we slingshot off subjects. Fucking hell, Jed. Jesus, Jed. Fucking hell. UJ diddled us, mate. More than diddled us, mate. Fiddled us. Diddled us, fiddled us, and everything else in between. Alright. Boys, I do think we can still come down in it. I really do. I really, really do. So don't get disheartened by this market. Apologies to the UJ traders. That was a bullshit one, but would you enter outside of the kill zone? For this one, potentially. Not outside of every kill zone, but if this comes in, I wouldn't enter it from 11 to 12. Let me put it that way. Wouldn't enter it from 11 to 12, but I would enter this one after 10, I'll be honest. And I would enter it after 12. Obviously, if I traded the New York session, which I don't. So I would allow this one to be traded up to 11. I'll be real. I'll be honest. I'll bear one another coffee. Are you, man, going to leave if I go make a coffee? Or are you going to... I told you, UJ Schultz. Fair place to cat. I don't actually remember you saying that. All I can remember you is saying White Heskey, or whatever you said. Nice, White. What do you... I can't remember what you said. But yeah. All right, let me just. Really? Clock needs an update. What the fuck? It's a clock. It doesn't need updating. You make it and it tells the time. Why does a clock need an update, bro? I'll use this instead. Oh, that's that fucked. Alright, chat. I'm going to be back in literally 1 minute. I'm just making a coffee real quick. I'll be back. I'm going to stay on for a later stream minute, so don't leave or you're a bitch. Fucking hell, that's so annoying. Can that sound fucking stop? Why is that sound still going on, bro? Why the fuck's the sound still going on, bro? Bruv. Bruv. Bro, what the fuck? Mate, fuck that. That pissed me off way too much, bruv. Oh, fucking hell. Nothing, that shit's annoying, bro. That shit's actually annoying. That shit is annoying, bruv. Say it more times in anger. Let me see chat quick. Fucking countdown. Wait, let me scroll up a little bit. Next 4 hour candle full moon should get a retrace. Should be, bro. Wait for the candle close. It's a really, really nice close. It's exactly what you want, boys. Exactly what you want. Reverse the whole CRT candles, though. This is the prior CRT candles high sweep, by the way. It's this candle here. So, very, very, very bullish. Can I take these trades on a real account? I have to make money. I have to use this money for my sister's cancer treatment. Fuck me. Well, now you said that, mate, I feel like I'm in a bit of a important scenario in your life. So, not sure if I can hack that pressure. But, yeah, you're welcome to copy it, mate, if you want. Fucking hell. It's pressure that is, though. I'm on EU at the 5-minute IFVG after Friday low. EU after the 5-minute IFVG at Friday low. Yeah, not gonna lie. Not sure how you got tapped into that. Yeah, not really too. Oh, did you? Oh, I'm assuming you got in straight away, so... Like that, I'm assuming. Stop loss probably beneath that, something like that. I assume. Yeah, nice. Just getting in on anything on this is good. We're gonna run so far, chat. We are gonna run so fucking far. This one is gonna run at least fucking. Where are we now? This one's gonna run fucking at least 50 pips, bro. At least. We've had to live through that, yeah. That was fucking annoying. Hit the power button 3 times. Fuck me. What on earth does that do? Fucking blow up my PC or something? There's something someone always says, in it. Some cunt always comes in here and says it on TikTok. It's like it's an F button, but fuck knows what it is. But as soon as he comments it, everyone's like, no, don't. I've got no idea what it does. Every time makes me want to click it more. Lou got 0 brain cells this morning. Yo, big up the chat for the common IT skills. Calm, controlled by the clock, innit, bro? What's your thoughts on EG? Oh, mate, this is so annoying. This is so fucking annoying. We know exactly where the market's heading. Just waiting to get in on it, man. Remember though, boys, people are going to get in too early and get chopped. It always happens. Hopefully we can have a sell-off from this order block here and induce some sellers into the market. Hopefully we can start inducing people at this point here. Get some people in shorts and push us down back into there. Alt plus F. Oh, just closes it. Oh. Restarts PC Wi-Fi. Bro, I usually do Alt F4, restarts PC Wi-Fi. Where would your TP be on GU? TP on GU would be like all the way at this high here, bro. Like the current week high. Let's call it the current week high. So Monday's high, I think that is. Yeah, let's hope the pound can have some sell-off from here as well. Just to tap us in, just to induce some people. Hopefully there's an idiot that's selling from here. Hopefully there's one idiot that's going to put a massive sell in that just gives us a banging entry. Come on, someone. I've entered, Stu. Wait. Creasing, that was a curve ball. They all just jump in, Lou. So let's get it then. Where would your team be? Full pull, hold your horses, flux. EJ shorts, I'm thinking now. EJ, yeah, I'll look at EJ in a sec, bro. EU buys. Do you use breaker blocks? Yeah, I do use breaker blocks, bro. Where's Marshall? Not sure where Marshall is. To be fair, who's unbanned on the Discord today, bro? Do you know who's unbanned? Sambo. Sambo's unbanned. So... Sambo's unbanned. Might be New York continuation. Yeah, that's what we want, bro. That's what we want. Why did Samba? I don't know, bro. Stu banned him, but then he kept on messaging me saying, "Oh, unban me, unban me." I was like, "No, bro. Like, just wait till you're unbanned. Wait till you're unbanned." Every day he was like, "Oh, unban me, bro. Unban me, bro. I'm calm. I'm calm." I was like, "Yeah, but mate, I wasn't the one who banned you. Stu banned you." He was like, "Yeah, but you're the owner of the server. You can just unban me." But it's like, well, yeah. But Stu is the one that banned you, so I don't know what you've done. If Stu reckons it's worth a week's time out, then it probably is worth a week's time out. But you know, yeah, leave him, Stu, because he has learnt his lesson. I'll be real. He was messaging me saying, "Bro, like, I ain't gonna say nothing. I just said, bro, just wait till your band's finished, innit, and then it's just chill out. I need to understand all the blocks more. Just a body. Nah, not just a body, bro. Not just a body. Not just a body. This would be a lovely phase 2 finisher. Let's hope, mate. Let's hope we can get a sell-off from here. We only really need to fall how much? 15 pips is all we're asking. 15 pips to come into this fair value, to go on the lower time frame, look for an entry. That's all we need. Yeah, GU's probably not going to be... What's EG doing? Fuck me. EG's fucking crazy. Obviously swept that Asia high. Who's looking to sell this? So I did see some people in the chat saying they entered sells. In this daily order block, looks like we could be coming down. We've got CRT of this nice 4-hour candle from yesterday. Yesterday, London session was manipulated, so we got the high, the candle low. So could be trading down into that. I can see it 720p glory. Lou, can you have a look at here crash out? Wait, who's that? Wait, what? What do you mean compromise? Or composed? Lou, can you have a look at USD CAD for ALG? I don't know why you trade USD CAD for the ALG, but yeah, I will, bro. Is anyone in EU buyers? Can you look at EJ? I'm in GU buyers on my personal. I'm already in EG sells. Only just your goal position hold. Alright, sweet. Let's have a look at what was people saying. Let's have a look at USD CAD real quick, and then we'll do UJ, and then we'll continue back onto EUGU. I'm not really going to be bothering to do the whole chart, bro. I'll be real, but I will have a look at it for the Asia liquidity. Looking at the Asia liquidity. Yeah, not really, bro. I wouldn't really be looking to sell. I'll be real. What I'm seeing is we've initially manipulated this high, and then we manipulated this low. So this is our liquidity almost swept. Swept the buy side, swept the sell side. Tapped into our fair value gap to the T. Filled the 15. So I think we're just going to be coming down, filling this 15. This next 15-minute fair value gap. And then look for something like that. Obviously, you're going to have slightly better RR, so probably going to have to aim for the high. But yeah, I wouldn't really be looking at sells right now, bro. I'd just be looking to continue these buys. That's just on a brief look, though. Bear in mind. Let's see Euro JPY as well. This is from yesterday. Yeah, it's fucking long-ass trade, this. Let's get rid of all this crap. Yeah, again, just bullish, bro. Just bullish as anything right now. You can see because the M basket's just so bearish. Anything against it. That's why that UJ was fucking so unlucky, boys. That's why that UJ was so unlucky. Could definitely have a look for another entry now on UJ, though. I'll be real. We've clearly got a swing high, swing low. This one's going to be a lot more confirmed. Might be lower RR, though. That's what we want now. Peace. Sweet stew. Nothing for me now. 10 a.m. done. Sweet, bro. Sweet stew. There's a 1 hour FVG on GU. Let's just clean it up a little bit again. Let's clean it up a little bit again. Yeah, we do have a 1 hour fair value. It's not fully formed though yet. It's not fully formed. Remember, you want it to be 3 candles with the middle one being distribution. GU for me, this just needs to be hit, man. We've partially filled it as well, so this is going to have some liquidity underneath it. If we come into this, man, that'll be very, very nice. Just want to slowly come down into it, take that, and then move back up. That's what we're hoping for, chat. That's exactly what we're hoping for. Sweet. How do I request a pack with Alpha asking me for a wire act Swift? Wire account or Swift? Yeah, just send me a DM, Henry, bro. Send me a DM. Send me a DM, bro. I'll sort it out for you. Thought you don't trade past 10. Nah, bro, I don't. I don't trade past 10, but this is a bit different. We're waiting to see if we can come back in, and this is a higher time frame play as well, so I'm sort of alright with entering this one a bit later, as long as it's still a good time. I'm going to probably jump... I'm going to stay until... I'm probably going to stay until near enough 11, just so we can see how this plays. I mean, if it doesn't come down at all, then I'll jump off, but I still want to keep my eye on this because it does look nice. Does the jolt status stop you from wanting to get in the long trade? Not really, bro, if I'm honest. Not really. I have to move also. Thanks, Lou. No worries, Flux. Have a good one, bro. Have a good one, El Slap. I'm on GU buys on my personal. Nice. I'm already in EG sells. Lovely. Can you look at EG? Yeah, if I missed any comments, boys, just put them in the chat again. Just put them in the chat again. Big up if you're still here. We've got 161 man in here. We hit about 260 man in this live. So we're absolutely growing and growing and growing, boys. I'm fucking gassed about that number today. I'm not going to lie. Gassed about that number. Anything you, man, want me to answer as well about trading, just ask any questions. I can go through any concepts, any the way I trade, my strategy, stuff like that. So anything you, man, want me to do, just let me know in the comments. You want me to look at another pair, whatever it may be, just let me know. GU coming down now again. Hopefully we can come down to this inducement. We've got this imbalance here, so let's hope we don't just run off this. This is our 5 minutes. If we can invert this 5 minute, then we should come down into this 15. 15? 15. This has got to be bullshit, yeah, look. It says, look, Johan Wissa's deadline day move to Newcastle was completed with under 30 seconds remaining. He had failed to sign one of the forms, so one of his representatives had to sprint through Newcastle's training ground to find him. Like, bruv, do they really, like, what? So how do they know when he signed it? If it was a second before or a second after, if he's just signing it? I get it if it's on if you got to, like, have it scanned onto a PC, because then it says what date it is. But, like, what are they talking about? Just lying, bruv, Sky Sports Keith. Why would they even rush? Like, what? Like, someone in it. What a load of shit. So someone at the club's going to be like, oh, Wisser actually signed it 5 seconds after the deadline day. So, yeah. Think about, all right, what's the proof for that? Well, nothing. He signed it in ink. There's no proof. Like, what? In it, acting like a whole shit. Maybe it's online. Yeah, but he said he sprinted through to find him. And he said it was a fault. Yeah, he said he sprinted through to find him, so he must have sprinted with the thing. I don't know, mate. It might be true, but I doubt it. 160, man. Come on, bro. Live number's still staying good, man. But yeah, let's see if this inverts. If this inverts, chat, then we should start to retrace into this leg. And then we're going to get our fucking generational buys. Generational wealth is coming. No, I'm joking. But yeah, in all seriousness, it does look nice. Even if we don't fully move, at least we've got a nice bias for the rest of the week. We know we're only really looking at buys. And that's for the whole month, really, boys. Remember, we got this monthly CRT, so this little move should pay us for a long time. This is just the first move up of this current pretty long trend that I believe it's going to be. Again, we should really come into the discount. Let's see if we invert this 5 min. Let's see if it happens. Chat. See if it happens, chat. Later, sweet Steve. Have a good one, bro. Maybe it's online. Your fella your fella runs through a training ground with a form in his hand, innit? To Johan Wisser as well. To be fair, he's a good player, but your fella runs through Newcastle training ground with a form in your hand. That is a good one. I got in at the first gap. That's why I don't wait for premium and discount. Fair play, bro. I mean, it's going to pay you sometimes, but in the long run, it's going to do you a lot better to stick to these premium and discounts. You got to think, premium and discount, you shouldn't argue with that being the case because it's literally just using maths. You can't disagree with maths and the laws of the universe, boys. Like, factually, it is a fact, right? No matter what market it's in. This is what I always say, boys. Remember this, right? This is GU. This is a currency market, right? I want you to remember it. It's like this. Currency market. It's a market just like anything else, like any other market, right? Let's use this market for example, right? You man know this, near Canary Wharf, the fish market, right? The big fish market. You man know about this? This is a market where they exchange fish for money. This is a market where they exchange pounds for money or pounds for dollars, right? So it's just a market essentially, right? Do you think in this market it would be a clever idea to buy when prices are at a discount? Or let's say COD, for example, you go, right, in the last however many years, in the last 10 years, COD has ranged from being, I've got no idea. So let's just say £10 per kg. So let's just say per kg in it. So just £10 and it's varied to £20, right? So if they've worked that out, right, okay, so the price of COD at this market ranges from £10 to £20. And again, we can use our own parallels in this. Let's assume that... let's assume again that... Again, we're seeing the parallels. So the COD ranges from £10 to £20. Let's imagine the £10 here, £20 up here. What these people in this market are going to do is say, all right, cool. So the price range is from 10 to 20. So the midpoint, the equilibrium, is £15, right? So £15 is the standard price, the equilibrium, right? Mathematically, it's the equilibrium, £15. Now, what this means is that any time that COD goes below £15, I should buy stock. I should buy the stock. And anytime price goes above 15, I should sell my stock, right? It's just how any market, or any of you man that have worked at a market before, I've never worked at a market, but any of you man that have worked at any market, whether it be literally any market, it's the same shit, boys. These principles are just mathematical principles. They play out, right? It's just human nature, right? And it will play out in any market. So the same way these guys will say, all right, standard price over the last 10 years for a bit of COD was £15. So look, let's assume that was COD there. Look, £15, bang on, right? That's the equilibrium. Let's see. Where's another price? All right, cool. Let's say assume this one. 18. I know it's not COD, but let's say it goes up to 18. What are they going to be doing? They're going to be selling. They're going to be selling their stock because the price is high. They're going to be selling, right? And then let's say they've now sold and all their stock's gone. So they've now sold. They've got no more stock. When are they going to buy? Are they going to buy at
£18, £17, £16. No, they're going to wait because they know the price range. They know the equilibrium's this. So they know to wait until price is sub 15 because this is a mathematical discounted price based on the range. Based on the range. Right? It's a mathematical price, 15. So now they've got no stock. They're going to wait for price to be sub 15. Let's say £14.50. And then they're going to buy more stock up. Right? This is essentially how any market works. So the Forex market is no different. This is just a pound and dollar market. Just the same way that Billingsgate is a pound and cod market. It's the exact same shit, boys. Really, really is. What camera do you use for your stream and how do you set it up? Just some Dell webcam, bro. Just, I don't know. Just go on just fucking Dell's website and just type up webcam and you literally just plug it into your PC. Lou, what's the word you used when you were explaining the market liquidation of buyers and sellers early? Inducement. Was it inducement, do you mean? Got me thinking about my ex. How do you get the OTE when measuring the leg to get 50%? How do you get the optimal trade entry? Yeah, so you just want to change your things, your settings. So if you do the OTE, these are the numbers for the OTE. It's 0.79 to 0.62, and then this is just in between. This is just 50% of that. So you got 7962, and then that's just the middle point. And then yeah, all you do is just save your preset. So you can do that. Tick those three colors. Click template. Save as OTE. Right. And then you do the same thing with 0.5 and 1, and then that's going to give you the equilibrium. Go file, save as optimal trading segment, or premium discount, whatever you want it to be. You can see I've got one that has actually got both of them. So if you go on template, OT and OTS, so that marks out both my 50% and my optimal trade entry. Let's see if we can come down into this 5. Let's see. Looks like we are doing that. Sup, I'm late but nicely busy this morning. Yeah, nice, Dereska. Your RO's a lot more than mine. I target static 2R scaling the positions. That's why I don't have to tight stop loss. Premium discount helps with RO. Yeah, if you're scalping, fair play if you're scalping. I wouldn't really say we do scalping, but yeah, fair play. I've lost hope for today, mate. It's been a ball ache all week, to be fair. Its price has been teasing us all week, but there's a lot of indecision, boys. You got to think, people thought Trump was dead until yesterday, or not thought he was dead, but weren't sure if he was alive till yesterday. So there's a lot of anticipation, But yeah, chat, that's what we're looking for. Five-minute inversion here, boys. Five-minute inversion. Just before the change of character, but an inversion normally signifies that a change of character is coming, as it's disrespected the internal liquidity. So it should really, if it's disrespected internal, it can only be aiming for external, unless we're aiming for this, which I doubt it, but we may be. Right, yeah, let's round this up to 6 pips. Actually, mate. And then... To be fair, could even aim for just inside this fair value gap right here, 4 to 1. Just because we could potentially have a bit of trouble or a bit of pissing about once we fill this. So yeah, that's what I'll be looking for on UJ, boys. Where are these price labels coming from then? But yeah, that's what I'll be looking at for this. It's just fucking difficult, man. We'll just keep running. Keep running. Keep on having. Good morning, guys, and good trades. Appreciate that, Henry. Good morning, bro. It's a typical weekly open, low, high, close. Should even have to explain this. It's just basic. Trust me, bro. What's your stop loss in pips on GU? There's no trade yet on GU, brother. If the dollar is bearish, why are you looking for buyers on USD major pair? Because the yen basket's just as bearish, bro. And furthermore, the thing is with the dollar, we have... So you can say the dollar's bearish. There's still a degree of anticipation that this is actually going to be bearish, right? Because yesterday... It's a valid question. But yesterday, so it's very, very bullish yesterday, right? Today, we're assuming, but we pretty confidently, but we're assuming... We haven't had a change of character, bear in mind. We've had no fair value gaps to invert. So really, we're going off the blind eye on this move here, assuming that we're going to be bearish on the dollar, right? Again, I do agree with that, but that is what we're doing. We're assuming, right? I haven't really got much to confirm it. But yes, we are bearish on the dollar. However, the yen basket, exact same thing. We're bearish on the yen basket, very bearish on the yen basket. To the same degree, again, we think that that's going to happen this morning. We've swept what we want to sweep. Prices come into our 15-minute fair value, or whatever it was, 5-minute. Came into it and then should sell off, right? We should have that continued sell-off. But when we go on the higher time frame of UJ, we're not actually predicting that it's going to be bearish. It actually has been. So again, we look at the CRT. We got the weekly high has been swept, and we had that very bearish candle. And then this other weekly high is swept. So now that means we had two CRT lows to target. We had this low and this low. This low has now been hit, our CRT low. So we know our target's been hit. Price still showing just as much bearish intent. Not wanting to obviously take the low and retrace or whatever. Just pure bearish. And we still got this low to aim for. And when we go on the daily, you can see it a bit clearer. But yeah, that's what you can see. And you can see with this, we've had multiple. So obviously, we've had our CRT low. We've had our CRT low taken. And again, if we compare it to the prior day, we're trading lower than the prior day. Or we're not actually lower right now. But you can see we've broke multiple lows. We've been breaking lows. We've been breaking lows. We broke the CRT low, continuing down. So yeah, I agree. Both pairs are bearish, but the yen basket JPY is confirmed to be, and DXY is we're still anticipating it to be, right? So that's why confirmed versus anticipation. So yeah, I get it. It's a USD major, but it's still got a minor. So yeah. Right, mate, we are assuming. Lou, do you not think yen basket has already completed that 4-hour CRT? Yeah, that 4-hour CRT has been completed there. If we look at the imbalance as well. But again, that's not the main thing. The main thing's the weekly, V. The main thing's the weekly. And it has been completed, but bear in mind, boys, it's not like... I would get it if you're saying, oh, the CRT's been completed. Yeah, say we had a market like this that was bullish, right? And you say the CRT's been completed, yeah, because then we might actually buy. So say you said we had bearish CRT here, we had the CRT high, whatever, swept, and then we had the low. So this has now been completed. Fair enough, right, if that's been completed, because we're in an uptrend, so we'd be expecting a reversal after it. But we're not in an uptrend, it's flipped, we're bearish, we're actually like that. So it's like saying, oh, we've swept the high and then the CRT complete there. So it's like saying we've had the CRT complete here. It's like, yeah, but we're bearish anyway, so that doesn't mean once we complete, we're due to reverse, if you know what I mean. Kindly join, guys. Appreciate that, Onida. Louis, would you mind running me through how CRT works? Yeah, no worries, Wayne. No worries. EU taking a mic, trust me. If you're buying GU, buy GU, sell USD. Yeah, exactly. Are DXY and USD CAD aligned? Yes, bro. So basically the way you got to look at it, and it's super simple, boys. It really is. DXY. So you got your major and minor basically, right? Your major is what comes first. So in USD CAD, the first pair is your major. Now this will have a positive correlation with the DXY, so the DXY is $1 on its own. So if it goes up, it will go up. Now when it's the minor, it will flip. So for example, USD CAD versus GBP USD. So now we can see that the USD is the minor and the pound's the major. So there it just flips. Alright, so if the DXY is strong, that means that the USD is strong, which means it's getting stronger against our major, which makes our major weaker. Right? So, right, when it's the major, it has a positive correlation. When it's the minor, it has a negative correlation. Can you go through CRT? Yeah, so basically how CRT works is it's essentially... Actually, wait. Oh. Hang on, chat. I've not got a PowerPoint of this. I'm sure I've got a PowerPoint. Bear with me, chat. Alright, this is it. Cool. Little live lesson for you. How to trade like Tom Skinner. That's my next video, by the way, chat. How to trade like Tom Skinner. That's the new series. I think I already told you about that series, but basically, let me quickly tell you about this, because I forgot to tell you about this. Basically, we're going to be doing a series, right, purely based on psychology. So... And it's going to be fucking certy, and it's... Oh, I dropped my vape. It's going to be certy, and it's going to be very, very watchable as well. Oh, shit. Where's that gone, bro? Ladies and gentlemen, they hit the neck... No. Ladies and gentlemen, we've lost the vape. Shit. Of course it goes behind the fucking PC. But yeah, chat, so let me show you how to trade like Tom Skinner. Basically what the video is going to be, it's going to be purely, so I'm going to keep at you with these trading videos, how to actually trade. These are going to be psychology videos, so we're going to be taking certain people who are successful in aspects that aren't trading, and then show you how you can translate that for trading. So for example, we'll do how to trade like Cristiano Ronaldo, for example. And we'll use things that Ronaldo does to get elite level at football that you can also transfer to get an elite level at trading. For example, consistency, etc. Like other things like that. And then we're going to do stuff on like meme people like Tom Skinner. We're going to do like Ronaldo. We're going to do people that are pop like Mr. Beast. It's going to be sick, but it's going to be really good for your... it's going to be really good for your psychology. If you find psychology a bit long, then yeah, it's going to be really good for that. Let's go through this CRT though quickly. So basically CRT candle range theory is that every candle is a range. Every candle has liquidity above the high and below the low, and the market is fractal. What it means when the market is fractal is what you see on the higher time frame is what you see on the lower time frame. So basically how we have essentially how I always describe fractality is basically, say you have a diamond. If you smash the diamond, you get two smaller diamonds. If you smash those two smaller diamonds, you get smaller diamonds. If you smash them, you get smaller diamonds. But it's just the same thing. It's the same thing, just smaller. Same thing, just smaller. Like if you can see this on the... It's like basically saying you've got this on the higher time. You've got this on the daily. But then if you zoom into that on the hourly... We've got that as well. Fuck. And the hourly, we've got that as well. Fuck me, I've done it again. Hourly, we got that as well. And when we zoom into that within the hourly, we have the 5 minute. And then the 5 minute has this as well. And then once we zoom into the 5 minute, we go into the 1 minute. And we see the 1 minute has that as well. That's essentially what fractality means, is we see that, and then we can zoom out to the 5 and see that, and then zoom out to the hourly and see that, then zoom out to the daily and see that. It's essentially that the market does the same thing on lower time frames as it does on higher time frames. It just takes longer to do it on the higher. That's what fractality means, basically. The market is fractal. But yeah, they're the 3 points to remember. So every candle is liquidity above the high and below the low, and every candle is a range. So boom. So this is basically what the theory is that we have a 5-minute chart, and an hour candle. So we have an open, high, low, close. That is basically what the theory is. And there's liquidity above this and below that. So what we're looking for with CRT is this. So we want a candle to essentially reverse the candle's low. So we know that every candle's a range. Do you have females on your Discord server? Yeah, we do have females in there. If we look at what's actually happening, we basically want price to open, take the low of the prior candle, and then rally up to the candle's high. Right, so you can see that's how it will look on a 5-minute chart. Is we have the main candle, the manipulation, and then the rally up. And this is what it will look like on the 1 hour. So a candle, we take the low and then rally up. And then once it completes, it will look like this. Right, so you can see open, low, and then you can see tapped into that and ran, and then that's what it looks like in the actual candle. Now, how we actually trade that is essentially we wait for 2 of them to form. So we wait for our 1 candle that we're looking to be reversed. Mainly, ideally, if it's a big candle, that's the best idea. And then obviously every candle's got high and a low, so we're going to put the high on, and we're going to put the low on. And then basically what we want is we want a candle to take out the high, but then close back within the range, like this. All right, so take the high. We've got a bullish candle here, all right. Bullish candle there, bearish candle here. Alright, so you can see we've got a candle range, price came up, took out the high, and then closed back within the range. This is what you want. It's the close is the main important thing. You want price to sweep a high or the low and close back within the range. Once this happens, we trade it down to the opposite side. That is what CRT is. Once it closes, we trade it down to the opposite side like that. So that means we want the next candle to look like this. So once we have that, that's our confirmation to trade this candle here. Essentially, that is what CRT is. DXY way too bearish, even going against a JPY. Yeah, man, it's crazy right now, bro. I might jump off to be fair, because it doesn't even look like we're going to retrace at all. DXY is just so strong. I mean, we know where it's going. We're just waiting for it to retrace. It will retrace at one point, boys. Don't worry. Don't jump in too quick and do yourself in. There's a 15-minute cut on GU. Shouldn't have bought mentorship. Should have just watched this. To be fair, yeah, there's miles more. You've literally seen me explain it in 5 minutes. I've got 5-part video series on CRT in the Discord. $81 likes. Yeah, 30, boys. Big up to everyone who dropped a like. Can we get 100 likes on this stream? I know it's a tough ask, but can we? I'm off Latte tomorrow. Sweet CZ. There's 15-minute CRT. Yeah, so, and another thing with CRT is we only use CRT, really, in my opinion, at minimum 2-hour time frame, at the minimum. You can use it as confirmation. So, for example, like this, like you can use it as confirmation on the 15 when we sweep this candle's high. I'll show you an example. So this is the 1 hour. You can see, you can use it as confirmation, but just not really to actually trade it. So you can see here, we've got a candle's low and a candle's high. This candle here. This candle took out the high and then closed back within. So that means once that happens, we want this next candle to trade down into that candle's low. Right? And you can see that's exactly what price did. So that's what you don't actually want to be trading it like that, but you can still use it to look. But in the time frames I'd actually use it, you want to be using it on 4 main time frames, and that is your 4 hour, that is your daily, that is your weekly, and that is your monthly. So yeah, stick to them 4 and you'll be all good, boys. I reckon jolts were, wait, what? Not really too sure if you just punched your thing there. Might just put a fat stop loss and call it a night. Fair play, composed. Fair play. It is a frustrating one, boys, but remember, that's what the market's trying to do. Market's trying to frustrate people so that people go, oh, you know what, fuck this, I'm jumping in now. Fuck it, I'm jumping in now. Jumping in now, my stop loss here and my TP back where I want it. Fuck it, I'm jumping in straight away. That's what it's trying to do, boys. That's exactly what it's trying to do, and believe you me, it will know where you've got your stop loss. It will know where bad psychology. It'll know where stupid money has its stop loss. And then it'll run after that. That's all it is, trying to do that right now, boys. So don't be one of them mugs who does it. Remember, we'd rather miss the trade than be a bitch and get all scared about it. It's basically equivalent, right? Would you rather chase a bitch who treats you like shit, or would you just rather like let her go? Just let her go, boys. You can do way more harm than good if you try to chase her. And it's the same with a trade. Just let it go. If the trade's running, let it go. Don't chase it. It's going to fucking hurt you. And you man know that, bro. If you ever try to chase a ting, it does way more harm than good. No one's ever chased a ting and got married happily ever after. It just doesn't happen, boys. It ain't Disney, yeah? This shit ain't Disney. This is GBP, USD, FXCM, yeah? Life ain't all sunshine and rainbows, boys. If price is running, I'm going to just join the move. No, you're going to get cooked. Just let price do what it wants, and we'll come back at our usual trading times, and we'll attack it again. Bear in mind, boys, we might even have we might even continue rallying. New York session, boom. New York session might have news like this, which gives us a lovely news candle for the London session to open, manipulate the low, and we could get a buy tomorrow. Something like down here. Could get a buy tomorrow. It could be what happens. So, like, you never know what the market's going to do. Don't chase it, and don't, like, yeah. It's 5:40 AM. I'm mad tired. Whoa, you're from America, yeah? Fucking hell. You best get some sleep, bro. It does look like a New York continuation. 4-hour daily works best, to be fair. Yeah, I agree. DXY way too bearish. Why is EU not reacting with it? Yeah, trust me. Trust me, H2. EU still pushing. Yeah, man. The EU setup's still valid. I don't think there is a setup on EU, bro. I don't think there is a setup. We're just looking to buy once we come down, bro. Once we come down to here. We're bullish on the pair, but yeah, there's no entries right now. Lou, you think London will take New York high, right? Not necessarily London. We haven't got long left of London, bro, to take the high. Like, we're still a significant rally. We're still going to need another 20 pips of pure bullishness. For a word's wisdom, common H2. I agree, Mehmet, or even Sundays a quick analysis. Oh, wait. Are you still wondering if you're just going to do evening stream, just go over everything so you did in the morning for an hour or so? I agree. Or, oh, shit, yeah, that would be a good idea. Let me write that down on my notes. I'm going to do that. That would be sick. I did remember saying about that. Let me go. Evening streams. What time does London end in UK time? So we're 5 hours in front of you, bro. 5 hours in front. I won't bother telling you the times because it changes, innit? But you can see London 10:43 and New York 5:43. $87 likes. Come on, let's get to 100. Yeah, let's push this to 100. But if we can get 100 likes in here, then I'll down this forbidden liquid. I'll down this forbidden liquid. And believe me, that will send me to a hospital at least, if not kill me. Anyway, to trade Asia session. Nah, bro, if I'm honest, the only way that I know that people trade Asia session, if you're up during that time, if you're up during that time, send me a message. Send me a message if you're up during that time. There's one way you can trade during that time. This is algo trading with a martingale EA. The only way to trade. If Asia accumulates like this, I've got a way to trade it. You can make thousands while you sleep. If anyone's actually up during Asia session, I'm talking about awake, up, ready. Hit me up. Hit me up. Even like 2 evening streams in a week or something. Yeah, trust me. No, I will start doing that, bro. Oh, fuck's sake. I keep dropping this fucking vape. Wait, what do you mean composed? Oh, wait, yeah, composed. What time's Asia? 1? Yeah, bro. 1 to 7. People will tell you different times, but for me, that's what's worked for me. And that's what most people that actually know about trading will tell you. I think that'll be a waste of time. I think that would be a total waste of time. I can't lie. Well, you don't want the evening streams. Don't want the evening streams, no? What are you saying on the evening streams? People saying no, some people saying yes. I knew this guy would end up getting clipped, bro. There's this guy on TikTok, yeah, who does the most baitest rage baits. Yeah, you've probably seen him.
And I said yes. And the reason I said yes is...
Every single video is just a rage bait, innit? He does videos like, my wife's boyfriend just sent me to the shop or something like that. It's just blatant rage bait. But he done one about, you know, Samuel Leeds did the migrant hotel thing, and he was like, oh, I got offered $7,000 a month or whatever, or $35,000 a month for 7 years to host the migrants in my hotel. I said no. You see how he did that? Blatantly just said it to get views, like probably didn't actually happen. But either way, it's a good marketing trick, so fair play. Some other geezers done it now, but basically gone the other way. Have said the government just offered me 15 million, and I said yes because all I care about is making money. Like, so obviously a rage bait, and I knew, bro, as soon as I saw it, I was like, yeah, when American Twitter sees this, bro, they do not know about sarcasm. They're just gonna, yeah. And all the comments are so angry. Bare funny. Yes, do evening streams. You don't have to join no cam. Yeah, I'm normally up for that sleeping pattern's fucked, man. Yeah, WL for evening streams, boys. W if you agree, smiley face if you don't. Now W if you agree, L if you don't want it. Need a good trade. Got a meeting with David Lloyd at 3. Got a feeling they might burn me. Man like David Lloyd himself. Yes, what's happening? What are you saying, Aaron, bro? What are you saying? W. What time's evening streams? Probably like 6, 7, 8. I want to low-key tap into the New York audience. Yo, Americans in here. If you're Americans in here, nice one, Jed, mate. Jed actually managed to spell W wrong twice. It actually it took Jed 3 bites of the cherry to spell a 1-letter word right. But yeah, everyone's saying W, so I will do it. But yeah, for all you Americans in there, what time should I jump on to tap into you, man? Because I want to jump on when the Americans are on. Because I know the people that watch me in America, they're up at silly hours of the day. So if it's easier for me to jump on at 6 or 8 or 9, whatever it may be. Did you say 6, 7? Wow. The first time this guy's ever commented on my live. Full Chinese name. Did you say 6, 7? And the chat goes mild. I keep seeing clips of Kai Cenat. Is Kai Cenat, like, I feel like I was talking about him yesterday and I was way too harsh. But I feel like what I'm trying to say is Kai Cenat the height of low IQ entertainment? As in, obviously IQ's on a scale, right? If you're right at the top, you probably watch the fucking History Channel or something, or you just read. If you're right at the bottom, you, in my opinion, watch Kai Cenat. Is there anything lower IQ-wise than a Kai Cenat stream? Like, is there, on the scale of IQ, people with high IQ, low IQ, the lowest of the low IQs, is there something they watch that can be worse and dumber than a Kai Cenat stream? Kai is doing a subathon. Yeah, I know. Yeah. He's chopping his hair off and that. And I get it. It's for children. I do get it. It's for children. And I'm not a child. So it's like... Speed's up there too. I feel like Speed is... Mehmet is... Wait, what? I feel like Speed's actually funny though. And the thing is with Speed, like, stuff actually happens on the Speed stream. Like, he'll just go and do something. With the Kai Cenat stream, it's literally like watching iCarly or something. I never had Disney Channel growing up, so I don't actually know what iCarly consists of. But it's essentially just like they just set stuff up to happen in his house. Like, something will happen here, something will happen there, something will happen. It's like, bruv, do people really watch this? Grown men watch it, to be fair. To be fair, was not expecting you to speak like that with the name that you have. But yeah, fair play. Day 30, LeBron James coming. Oh my God, no way, bruv. Oh, do you reckon he might... What do you reckon he might do? Do you reckon they might do a dance or something? Do you reckon they might dap each other up? Or, like, what does he actually do? What does he do, chat? What does Kai Cenat do? Genuine question. Speed's... like does backflips, does the dog thing, loses his head, gets like rages and stuff. Aiden Ross is just like the rich guy, sort of his character. He's dumb. That's sort of his game. He doesn't know how anything works, and he's just got money. That's sort of the character he plays. What does Kai Cenat do? Talk trading. Sorry, UK media. I don't watch him, but he seems alright from his clips. Speed actually creates good content. How do people even have time to watch that nonsense? Trust me, bro. Trust me. HS stream. Fucking me, HS stream. To be fair, HS stream, yeah, that is pretty crazy. Mate, the HS's stream, bro, like... I think he could blow, seriously blow, but he needs to stop doing gear, mate. It's so cringe, bruv. So cringe. You can. The thing is with HS though, you can like. He's honestly like got so much potential, bruv. But fuck me, like oh my days. If I do that one more time, I'm coming off stream. But yeah, bruv, you can tell he got rich young because he's still in that mindset of like doing gear and that and doing packets. It's all cool and it's all like banter and jokes and funny. That's what it's like when you're 18, 19. But when you're like 20, 21, 22, you start realising the reality of it. Like he doesn't have mates that are bad off gear. Do you know what I mean? So it's still all like when you're 18 and you're like, oh, it's jokes, like it's sick, like gear, like where I'm a legend, I'm bolted, like I'm going for a sniff. Do you know what I mean? Like you think it's all fun and jokes. Like I'm not trying to be a downer here, but do you know what I mean? You still get that sort of impression the way he's like that young mindset where you think, oh, I'm so cool, like I do gear, like I'm so cool. It's such like it's basically the personality trait, innit? And then when you get a bit older, bruv, you realise like. Mate, everyone you know that does gear would do anything to stop. Like when you realise, bro, like the actual like how that, mate. I'm gonna stop talking, innit? I'm gonna stop talking. But the geezer needs to stop fucking doing packet. And if he wants to keep doing it, stop acting like a child, mate. Do your packet and move on. Stop moving like a 16-year-old. Like we're bolted. You know what I mean? Like, bruv, everyone does gear, mate. Just. Ain't nothing to be proud of, mate. Especially when you're surrounded by people constantly like, oh, I wish I never did it. Red or yellow, sweet or not. I'll pick red every time. If someone says they want fresh potatoes, they ate £5 per... If someone wants fresh potatoes, they are £5 per kilo. Where is your farm still? I wouldn't buy a fucking... that's a pretty important thing. I wouldn't buy anything of you, to be fair, but where are they grown? But yeah, bro, I think HS can go proper far, bro, but I just find it super cringe, man, when he does gear. It's like, it just reminds me of, you know, you're in the boozer and you can see kids that are like 18 or 19 and it's like their first time getting on it and stuff, or not even their first time, but their first few times, and they're proper like, do you know what I mean? You man must know what I'm talking about. Like, they're just like gassed up about it. They act like it's bare cool and that. Like, they act like it's a personality trait, basically. That lasts for like 2 years till you start getting people you know that are bad off it. Then everyone wants to hide the fact they're doing it. So it starts. Everyone wants to say they're on gear. I guarantee you, if he don't stop doing gear, he'll stop saying he's on it and start hiding it. Guarantee you, mate. Guarantee you. Especially he's got more money than... Not more money than sense. He's a smart kid, but... He's got a lot of dough, that kid. A lot of fucking dough. And a lot of dough with gear, mate. Especially where HS is from, bruv. I know many people from Brentwood and that's, yeah, thrown it all away, bruv. Had way more money than HS and thrown it all away because they love the powder too much. So yeah, if you're in this chat, boys, don't do gear. It ain't worth it. It's too good. It's too good. It's genuinely too good, bro. I'll be straight up with you. Gear is too good. If anyone's in here has never tried it, if you're young in here, do not try it, bro. It's too good. Yeah, HS Ticky. Only Sanix. I want him to do well, bro. I want everyone from fucking... I'm from Essex as well. Like, I want everyone from my area, my age, to show out, bruv, to do well, innit? So, like, big up all these man streaming. Who we got in Essex? We got Ed Matty, we got HS, we got Risky Reg, I think. Can we try the evening stream tomorrow? Yeah, bro. To be fair, we did get a bag of man on this live, 250 at one point, and it's still 121 man on it now. So I will. The only streamers I don't like are the ones that promote gambling when they know most of their audience is kids. Yeah, it's true, but I do sort of hear like Yeah, no, I do get that. I do get that. I do get that. At the end of the day, though, you can't avoid gambling. You turn on the TV during daytime and it's advertising about gambling. You walk down the street, there's a betting shop. You go in a pub, there's a fucking fruity. You go on YouTube, there's adverts about it. You watch your football team play, they've got the sponsor across the shirt. You can't really avoid gambling. There's so much money in it. It's a joke. You got General G. Wait, what? You seen bro's hairline is going. You got Gunter, I swear. Wait, what? You got General G, you got Gunter. Wait, what are you man talking about? What do you mean I got him? You seem... Oh, shit, yeah. This is who we got. Yeah, yeah, true, sir. We got HS, Ed Matty, Gunter, Risky Reg. We got Johnny Carey. Is Johnny Carey from... Yeah, I think he probably definitely is, isn't he? General G. Oh, yeah, General G. Where's he from? He's got to be from, like, Southend or something, isn't he? Got to be from Southend. Let's have a look. Oh, we got Ian Moore, King Ian Moore. I wouldn't really... It's got to be Southend. It's got to be Southend. It's got to be Southend. Just waiting for this to come down, chat. We're not really doing anything now. Same with UJ, bro. This UJ just keeps going to the downside because of the dollar. There's no point even looking at it anymore. Dollar's coming up a bit. Let's hope we can come down. Born and raised in Bulgaria. Okay. Pay to reject. Fuck you, son. Ian Moore. Now that's a name I haven't heard in a while. Yeah, mate. He was in a proper OG of TikTok, man, when the app first come out. Was today a good trading day? I was asking if I was working on the potatoes. You was here for the entire live, mate, and I don't know what you was doing with them potatoes, but you should probably take them out of your arse now. But yeah, today was decent, bro. Just not really entries. Who saw Jadon Sancho's goal get absolutely like moved to? Bear in mind, this is oh my days. Jadon Sancho's goal. Jadon Sancho's got to be fuming, bruv. Looks like we are actually going to start coming down now. Yeah, we're hitting 11 now, boys, so I'm not going to be, definitely not going to be getting into anything. I'll catch you next live, boys, to be fair. I'm going to jump off now. Mace, if you're new here, make sure you subscribe, click the notification bell. By the way, boys, just before you leave, drop a like on this stream. I want 87 likes. If 13 more people in here can like, then that's 100 likes, boys. That is a fucking, that would mean a lot to me, innit? Because I've never hit 100 likes on a YouTube video before, man. And it's just, like, it would just mean so much. No, but real talk, that is a goal I've been wanting to hit. So if we can smash 100 likes, big dub in the chat. Again, another slow trading day, boys. This week, really, all in general, has been super slow. But last week, we cooked heavily. So it's to be expected that today's going to be a little bit slower, or this week's going to be a little bit slower. We got the main move. We know what we're looking for now. This London session's confirmed it all to us. Exactly where price is heading. And don't worry, boys, because remember, we're actually aiming for a monthly level. Right, we're aiming for a monthly level. So we have got loads and loads and loads of time to trade this into. Loads of time. Loads and loads of time. You can see we've got almost 2% of the whole dollar's price to trade into. And yeah, here we've got 175 pips on EU. And GU's got about, probably near enough the same, oh, way more actually, fuck me. 380 pips to move up for GU. Bear in mind, both of them now have taken that Pride Day low. Pride Day low has been swept. EU, same thing. Pride Day low has been swept. And obviously on the DXY now, that prior day high has been swept. Let me quickly get rid of this. Get rid of that and get rid of that there. Are you near Brentwood? Near enough, but not really. Not really. Was meant to be in Thurrock next weekend. Oh, unlucky, bro. And I'm joking. Thurrock's a shithole, but yeah. If anyone's ever in, mate, just send me a text, bro. I'm active most days after trading, so give me a shout, man. I'll link up with anyone in here. Liked, appreciate that, bro. W for everyone who liked. Nah, Jed, I won't even tell you that, but yeah. People are saying stream later on tomorrow, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to put a poll in the Discord tomorrow, and if everyone's cooking it, then we'll get in. This is where patience game is imperative in trading markets like this. Yeah, literally, Aaron, bro. Facts. Cheers, mate. Appreciate it. No worries, Jay. No worries. Free mentorship at free mentorship at 3K subs. Yeah, we're going to do a free mentorship, and I'm going to shave my eyebrows off, apparently. Not eyebrows, I'm going to go buzz cut. Even though I've only just got a little bit of a sharper trim, just all of a sudden. Just about to get the funded / signals. Lovely Blaze game. Oh yeah, chat, quickly before you leave. On Discord, be careful, right? You're going to get a lot of fake accounts. Let me actually go through them now real quick. Let me go through them now. Members. Yeah, so if you're going to message me, chat, send me a message about the funded or signals or anything like that, boys. But I'm going to put a message in the chat. W stream. So this is me now. When you see me, only ever message me through the Discord. Don't go on Friends and try to search up my name. Don't go to DMs and reply to someone because you're going to get scammed or you're going to get cooked. People, let me show you the guy who done over Wayne quickly. This was his name, right? So he had my name is this. He had a full stop at the start. He just literally had a full stop. It's so hard to tell sometimes. So the only way to message me is my name's there, right? So just come onto my name. You see that co-founder badge. My name will be in gold, sorry. And yeah, so you go just like I would do to this guy. Click on him, and then just message him, yo, and then it will send a DM like that. But yeah, that's basically what you all got to do if you want to message me, bro. So yeah, mentorship or signals or one-to-one mentoring, let me know. I'm going to sort you out right now. I'll get back to all my DMs. Yeah, big up to everyone who tuned in. How many likes? Well, 97. Oh yeah, 3 more likes. Come on. 2 more likes, bro. Come on, 2 more likes. Yeah, bro. Wayne unfortunately did, man. It's very unfortunate, man. Very unfortunate, bruv. You got to think, like, you, man, probably been growing up with shit like Discord, but a lot of people don't really know how to use it, innit? So, like, I just feel bad, innit? Feel bad. What's the best company to get funded with? Alpha Capital Group, bro. If you get funded with Alpha Capital Group, I also am going to offer you a few bonuses to yourself, right? So, if anyone wants to buy a funded account, I've got a code with Alpha Capital Group. Code is Richesse in all caps. Well, it doesn't matter if it's all caps, I don't think. Don't actually know if it's all caps. But Alpha Capital Group, let me go to their website. Alpha Capital Group UK. I'm going to put them in the chat right now. And use my code Richesse /Richesse. Use my code Richesse. Does that actually take you there? No, it doesn't take you there. Well, just use my code Richesse. It takes you pretty much there. Use my code Richesse at checkout, boys. You get yourself a nice little discount. 101 likes. Let's go. W's in the chat, boys. 100 likes hit. Bro, just need 30 more mins. 100 likes in the Discord's gooning all day, mad. What school did you go to in Essex? I went to the same school as Joey Essex. I'll tell you that, but I won't tell you the exact school. My mate's in Grays. I'm up there all the time. Yeah, you should give me a shout, man, if anyone's local. Dropped you a DM, sweet. Just messaged you about the signal, sweet. What's the best fund to get funded with? Yeah, Alpha Capital Group, bro. Use my code Richesse. You get yourself a discount. If you get a 200k account, you get like £150 off. You get a 100k account, you get like £80 off or whatever it is. So yeah, finna go goon Wow. I'm in Whittam. Fair play. That's not too far. Are you tracing right now? Yeah, Macy's going to be live for the New York session, boys. Actually, you might not. I might be live, actually, for the New York session. So stay posted. It might be me live because Macy's quite ill today. First time, brother. Big congratulations. Take a big screen. Take a screen. Oh, yeah, true say. I'm going to take a screenshot, man, of that. That's something I did want to hit 100 likes on the stream, boys. And we've hit that, which is a big dub. So I appreciate you, man, watching, boys. W, these EG Shorts attempts. And yeah, put me into chart check. I'll be active on the Discord, boys. I'll stay active on there. I might be live at 1 o'clock or I might not be. It might be Mace. Either way, stay tuned and tune in. As I said, send me a message on Discord. Make sure you're messaging me, not anyone else, though. And yeah, boys, Chigwell, I'm probably about 15 minutes from you if you still live. Yeah, bro, I live bare near you. What's your Instagram, Albie? Text me. What's your Instagram? Put it in the chat quickly. Fuck me, why have I just gone on Artan's story? Hang on. Did he just get his Corey out, bruv, on his... Yo. Zartan just got his Corey out. That is exactly what it looks like. On his story, not going to lie, but anyway. Where's that forbidden bevy, bro? Alright, you know what I'll do? Fuck it, bro. Got loads of pals. Chigwa away, yeah. Oh, I'm from Ongar. Yeah, send me a DM, LB. Actually, let me take a picture. Yeah, I'm bare near Chigwa, innit? I'm bare near Chigwa. Some sweet elixir, trust me. Yes, LB ain't tired. Yeah, I'm bare near Chigwa, bro. It is where I went to school, innit? Not private school, though. Congrats on 100 likes. You deserve it. Appreciate that. W, everyone. Thanks for today, Louis. No worries, Wayne, bro. Yeah, big up to everyone. First time EG Shorts at 10 WWE. Start streaming on Twitch. Yeah, alright, I need a dual stream as well. I'm going to write that in my notes real quick. Dual stream tomorrow. Do you reckon I'll get views on there? Dual stream tomorrow. Sweet. Dual stream tomorrow. I'm from Ongar with a bevy time. Trust me, at least take a swig. Yes, there'll be some sweet elixir. Alright, boys. Thank you for the 100 likes. Big up to everyone in this stream today, boys. Appreciate you watching, and I'll catch you in the next live.